You know what
Backpacking America
is, right?
It's fucking awesome.
It's Backpacking America, an analytical podcast. You already know Wise Guys Sammy's has the best sandwich in downtown Oneonta, but now they've also been voted Reader's Choice for best burger in all of Oneonta. Wise Guys Sammy's is downtown's destination for great sandwiches, burgers, homemade soups, pizza, and more. See what everyone is talking about and try one of their award-winning burgers or one of their famous specialty sandwiches, all on homemade bread. Don't forget the best selection of craft beer in town at the Dark Side at Wise Guys. Make sure to like Wise Guys on Facebook for daily specials and more. Eat in or take out, and make sure to call 607-267-4347 or stop in at 261 Main Street today. Wise Guys Sammy's, Oneonta's best burger and downtown's best sandwich. On this episode segment of Have You Heard This, check out this United States war veteran talking about his experience in Iraq and understanding how the wars that our country frequently participates in are actions of imperialism and not preserving democracy.
Susan Brothers, thanks everyone for being here. We're from the organization March Forward. We are here to say to all those serving in the Army and the Marines and the Air Force and the Navy that you have the absolute right to refuse to take part in these criminal wars, and that's a right that all of you should exercise. You have no reason to go put your life on the line and kill and die for profit. We've been to Iraq, we've been to Afghanistan, and we know what these wars are really about. And we joined the military for many reasons. Because we need a college education, because we need a job, because we need health care. And then we joined the military, and they tell us that our enemies are poor people in caves in Afghanistan, or poor people in the deserts of Iraq. But we've been to those countries, and we know that our enemies are not other poor people abroad. Our enemies are the people that laid us off from our jobs, that denied us health care, that make it impossible to get an education. Our enemies are not in the poorest countries on the planet, but right here in the richest one. The occupations of Iraq and Afghanistan alone are costing over $700 million every single day. This is a crime every single day, while so many of us are hurting. Well, I think all of us here and the vast majority of people in this country would agree that we can spend $700 million a day better than bombing people that we have no reason to bomb. We can spend $700 million a day rebuilding those countries we've destroyed. We can spend $700 million a day caring for the veterans we get home when they get home, and then we can spend $700 million a day giving every single person health care, a college education, a job, and a livelihood, and a home. That's what we need to be spending our money on. But this government is not going to do that. They're not going to use the money in that way. They're not going to end the wars. And they're not going to do it because it's not our government. It's their government. It's the government of the rich. It's the government of Wall Street, of the oil giants, of the defense contractors. It's their government, and the only language that they understand is shutting down business as usual. And that's what we're doing here today, and we're going to continue to do until these wars are over. It's crystal clear now that these wars are going to continue and expand and go into other countries. That is the trend. That is what we know, that there is perpetual war, and it's only going to stop if the people stand up and stop it. And that's what we're going to do, sisters and brothers. A lot of people ask me, what do we do? Because we all know things are bad. We all see the atrocities on TV. We read about it. We experience it. People always ask, what do I do? Because we always want to know what to do. Do we vote? Do we support a politician? Do we join an organization? What do we do? Well, I'll tell you what we do. It's simple. We fight. We fight, and we fight, and we fight, and we shut down our workplaces. We shut down our schools. We shut down the streets. We shut down business as usual, and we fight until we force the people in there to do what the people out here want. Because that's how we're going to get around, and we're going to fight until there's not one more bomb drop, not one more bullet fired, not one more soldier coming home in a wheelchair, not one more family slaughtered, not one more day of U.S. imperialism. So let's fight. fight to make that happen. We can do it today, and in the days ahead, we have to fight to end these wars and create a better world, sisters and brothers.
This meeting is being recorded.
Oh, wow, that was loud. All right, welcome, Jeff. So this is your first ever Backpacking America experience.
Actually is, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So this is starting our new segment, Wildin Out Wednesday, where we talk about music, popular culture, and we react to just, funny videos, kind of like giving homage to World Star and our fellow content creators out there. So why don't you tell the people a little bit about who you are? What do you do? Like, what's your music entail? Your journey as an artist?
Of course. My fault, just finishing up the fucking Taco Bell.
No, you're good. You're good.
So yeah, I go by the name of Jay Trees. I'm from Long Island, New York, but I live in LA right now. I've been making music since 2016. Well, really since before then, but as Jay Trees since 2016. And yeah, my style has changed a lot throughout the years. But right now, I've been on some really like melodic, like almost emo rap. I listen to a lot of emo shit to begin with since like I was a kid. So that was a big part of the music that I make. And yeah, right now I'm just fucking posting. I just moved here not too long ago, so I'm still just getting comfortable, trying to get my money all together and get to work as soon as I can. So
that's fire. Yeah, I remember when you were making music in school. Because for those of you guys who don't know, me and Jay Trees, we went to college together, and his music did change a lot. I remember you were doing well, I don't know what term you called it, but it was not like to who you were as a person. I remember you going through all like the trials of like trying to figure out who you are, not just as a person, but also as a musician. And that's why a lot of your songs aren't even available anymore. And I remember your first song, I forgot the name of it. It was where you were talking about you were crying in Cancun because, there was some shit going on in your life. And that's what kind of started it, I feel like, what made you kind of transition and question about, like, oh, I'm really still that emo kid. And you just found a different way to convey that.
Yeah, definitely. Growing up, I mean, not growing up, but like during like the late 2010s, that was when I was really basing my music off of a lot of what was popping at the time. So it was like obviously a lot of Uzi, a lot of Cardi, and even like X influences, rappers like Rob Banks. Because I was really rapping, and yeah, it was a lot of it was just kind of capped and exaggerated, which I mean, like to a certain point, it is kind of like not expected, but accepted at least. But I felt like I was just doing it to a way larger extent than I should have. And that one song, Stronger, yeah, that was I was going through a really tough time at that point in life. And all I wanted to do was just write about it. And I just kept writing and writing and writing. And I had to get Kenny, shout out Kenny 777. This is one of my boys from home. He makes like 80% of my beats. I kept asking him to fucking extend it longer and longer. But I just kept going and going. And I remember I dropped that shit like immediately. Like I think it was written, recorded, and then released within like a whole week. Because I just wanted to get those feelings out there. I didn't want to hold on to the song. And I remember I got a lot of people like reaching out, showing love, like, yo, like, and people that never showed love before, just like, yo, like, this shit is fire, bro. Like, this is some real shit, like, keep it up, keep it real, all that shit. So I was like, yeah, I feel like I've always been that same emo kid, despite looking, so different and growing up at this point. But yeah, and I've always been into melodies. Like at that point in time when I made Stronger, I was already doing like auto-tune songs. And now I feel like my songs can come out and sound so passionate because at this point they are. Because I have the ability to expand my voice and really sing my heart out with lyrics that I actually mean. So it's been cool. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I'm trying not to be a one-trick pony. I'm trying out a bunch of new sounds, but they're all still in that same domain of me actually singing about just like this shit going on in my life.
And once you started doing that too, I noticed all your collaborations were really bangers. Like they really popped off. You got when you worked with Kill Me Someday, fire, absolutely fire. When you work with, of course, our boy Nolan, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, you guys always working together is always a treat. Pardon me, fire. that was one of my favorites, and I'm also a little biased because we did do a lot of recording for that. Demons, fire. So I really am glad that your progression has allowed you to work with so many different artists, and I really do want to work with. I want to start looking at Kill Me Someday. We got 2 of his stuff here, and then we got something from Nappy01. So for Kill Me Someday, we got Back Then, which is produced by Complex. OnlyFans, it's his official music video, and then for Nappy01, we got No Love, which is their official video. So, Jeff, since you are the co-host guest tonight, I would like you to pick which song we throw up on the stream.
Right now, definitely play the first Kill Me Someday song. Shout out Angel, bro. Angel definitely shows a lot of love. He's been doing this thing for mad long. He's also from Long Island, just like you and I. He's also had a couple of name changes, but the sound that he's been sticking with lately and the image he's going with it fits beautifully. I'm very excited to work with him. The first song I have with him was from when he was known as PCP, Lil PCP.
Yeah.
But now him and I have an unreleased song. Hopefully it's dropping soon. As him as Kill Me Someday. But yeah, that's the fucking bro, like 100%. So Back Then, yeah, that shit just dropped. You should definitely put that one on.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's throw this on real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we got that set up. Okay, let's listen to it.
Wait, real quick, I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it? Alright.
Nah, I don't have the Twitch.
Oh, you don't have it on?
I didn't get the link. Yeah, my fault.
Oh, you didn't get the link? Check your email real quick. I think I sent it. No, I didn't send it. Did I send it on your oh. Alright, I know what I did. We're gonna go to Twitch real quick. It should also be noted this is the first time I've ever tried to share. I need to find like a better program to do this on.
It's all good.
Channel. Boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna copy that. Now we're gonna reply to Jeffra. Joop. Boop. Cool. I just emailed it to you. Everyone just saw my emails, but that's okay. Also, to our one viewer, if you want to send me a private message or call, and we'll try to patch in a call. I think it could work, actually. Give us a call at 669-271-1719. If you want to jump in on the conversation, give us some song recommendations, or just shoot the shit. All right, Jeff, you get that email?
Yeah, it's loading right now.
Oh, it's loading right now? Okay. So tell me a little bit about Kill Me Someday. Like, what was his journey?
Well, from what I know, he's from Long Beach as well. Fucking Lil Peep is from Long Beach. What happened?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, the Zoom thing is behind. Not the Zoom thing, the fucking...
Oh, the Twitch? Yeah. You can't go off the Twitch. It's delayed for some reason. But you ready to get this rocking and rolling?
Yeah, we can just go.
Let's do it. Yeah, I fuck with the animation on this.
Yeah, the guy that did the AMV killed it.
What? Wow. All right, I am actually blown away with the production value of this. I'm actually blown away. I love the animation. I did not expect the glitchiness. I did not expect the glitchiness to be in tune with the fucked up beat. That was fire. That was fire. That was a well-deserved like.
Nice.
What did you think about it?
I fucked with it heavy. Hold on, I'm about to. I kind of lined up the Zoom thing. Oh, what the fuck? Not the Zoom. I keep saying Zoom, the Twitch thing. I kind of lined it up, but I'm gonna have to just do it for a second right now. I fucked with it heavy, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the people that did that video, but they definitely did a fucking killer job at it. The I love when AMVs like like you said, the glitchiness like lines up with it. Like the effects will line up with like the drum pattern or some shit, or different points in the beat or of the beat, like in the song and shit, will just have its own vibe and shit. Like it really, like, the people that made the video really understand what to do with it if you're trying to make a good AMV. That was definitely nice as shit. That shit has, how many views does that even have?
That has hold on, let me peep. That's got 49,603 views. That's it? Oh, but he's got 3.8 million subs. Yeah, nah, this is fire. I mean, like, I personally was hoping that would be at least like at 100,000 views, because I mean the amount of work you have to put in for this. I mean, that's a lot of work. Just regular video editing is painstaking enough as it is, but actually taking the time to put in the effects and then make the song and the lyrics match up with the animation, and then tweaking the color and the distortion of the animation to fit the vibe. I mean, I think they deserve a lot more love than they're getting on this. Don't get me wrong, that's great. Those are great numbers to pull, but they deserve so much more. At least 100K, you know.
Definitely.
And this, what type of genre is this? Like, where they put like the anime with the is that like a specific art style, or is that just like a trend in rap?
So AMVs specifically, the anime music videos, those aren't like exclusive to rap, but you see a lot of like rap videos get an AMV from back when like a lot of like XXX and Tentacion songs have like AMVs made like when they came out and shit. And those are fucking phenomenal too. A lot of them, because again, they really show you and give you the vibe of the song with really like, content that's already there and out. It's just how you edit it with the lyrics and shit. I get a lot of those done. Shout out to Perk TV. They do those for me.
Fire.
Yeah, so that's really, when it comes to AMVs and shit, that specifically is just kind of, I'd say it's an overall trend with music. It's definitely, anime is definitely pretty up right now too. Like a lot of people are really in tune with like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan and shit. So,
Attack on Titan, don't even get me started.
Yeah. A lot of people got on the wave, bro. A lot of people, and rightfully so. It's a great show.
Dude, I can't wait for the final season. That's in December, right?
December, yeah. I'm fucking hyped.
Man, okay, that's a whole other podcast. It's a whole other podcast. So, what should we look at next? Should we look at No Love by Nappy01, or should we listen to OnlyFans by Kill Me Sunday?
Honestly, I'm definitely down for. I know we just played some Kill Me, but I would love to hear some more, because OnlyFans, I actually like back then. I heard the song a few times. It was on his album that just came out. What's it called? I'm gonna look it up real quick. The album, but that was like the last song on it. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was a bonus track. And I heard the whole album, but I didn't listen to it as a whole as much as I listened to a lot of the singles that are on like SoundCloud and shit. The album's called "Coming to My Heart," but OnlyFans was a single, and that's been out for like almost a year now. But that's definitely one of my favorite songs. I have yet to see the visuals for it.
Fire. Okay. Well, now we're gonna look at the visuals, and this is I already have a good feeling about this. I like the VHS kind of look to it.
I think this was filmed in Long Beach.
No way.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's from Long Beach.
They better be at the park.
Oh,
Yasu.
Rec Park or
Yeah. With the movable stuff. Oh, I love the film style. Alright, so I have a I wish they moved around a little bit more, like scenery wise. And I think it was strong in the beginning, but what threw me off was like the anime girls twerking on that. I mean, it was good, don't get me wrong, like the lyrics were fantastic. I had it was a great listening experience, but I just wish they changed scenery a bit more. I think that would be my major like negative, I guess, critique.
Word, I could see that. I could definitely see that. It gives me a lot of like fucking old DIY like Peep videos and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Bones would do. Um, I definitely see the influence in it. But I feel you. The song itself is beautiful. I love that fucking song so much.
Absolutely. I liked how he was touching on a lot of the class elements too. Like I'm out here trying to struggle to help my mom, and you're spending your dad's money, but you're slinging ass on OnlyFans. Like I thought that was kind of deep.
Fire.
I thought that was really deep. I like I said, I like the words too, and everyone's saying this is fire too. Yo, my boy's fire. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you get a yes, sir on your music, that's how you know you're producing some beats. Overall, overall, I fucked with it. It was pretty fire. And I always like his collabs too. We gotta play some of that. After we play Nappy too, we gotta play some of your music and his collaboration with you. You know, what I mean that's fire. And then we
And then
got
go for it.
oh hell yeah, all right. We got Nappy 01. This one, honestly, I already like it just because of this like just old like V8. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like Baker 2
Yeah, I
already.
could definitely see that.
Let's give this a listen. I want to see if my prophecy's true. Yeah, that gets a like already.
I can't find no love. It's like every single girl is just a dove. Spend my life
okay.
alone, but all my best keeping me up. Pineapple, my friend, I make a mixture in my cup. I could fuck your bitch and tell her not to bring it up. But she on my phone trying to tell me she in love. I'm messing around, fucking excuse, can't make it up. I just pop 250s cause I know that they add up. Yeah, I add them up. Spend my life on drugs. Paper or wood, I choose all of the above. And your girl look good, better keep her in them cuffs. All I want is love, but most these girls I cannot trust. All this fake love seeming too real, I can't adjust. Don't know if they love me, but they show a lot of lust. That girl broke my heart when we could've just discussed. My heart fell apart, had to leave it in the dust. Now I stack my money, never mind, it's always plus. It's like every single girl is just a dove. Spend my life alone, but all my best keeping me up. Pineapple, my friend, I make a mixture in my cup. I could fuck your bitch and tell her not to bring it up. But she on my phone trying to tell me she in love. I'm messing around, fucking excuse, can't make it up. I just pop 250s cause I know that they add up. Yeah, I add them up. Spend my life on drugs.
Shit's sick.
Yeah, I really fuck with that. Like that. This double screen thing, I fuck with that. All right, I got a lot of comments, but I want you to go first.
Nappy, man. I really I don't know too much about Nappy, but I know him from SoundCloud. I be on SoundCloud a lot, like a lot. And I be finding new artists all the time. Like I just be listening to the song. And if I fuck with the song, like I'll put on like related tracks the songs I already fuck with, type shit. Or like I'll look through like my cousin, he listens to mad, shout out JC, he listens to mad songs on SoundCloud too. And I honestly be going through his likes, and you know, there'd be some fire shit out there, like a lot. And Nappy is just someone that I just so happened to come across like multiple times, like all like in separate occasions, just looking for new music, and he would pop up. So I was like, you know, let me look up him on YouTube and see what visualizers he has, you know, something we can sit and watch. Cause I've never seen any of his stuff too. A lot of people I haven't, but I've found out about a lot of good artists who just being on SoundCloud like that, like 99 Memphis, for example.
Fire.
You know,
Yeah.
who I ended up collaborating with. He was another case that I literally just kept scrolling through SoundCloud, stumbled upon him. Now I have a lot of music with him.
That's fire. Yeah. I remember you hyped up a couple of tracks from him too. I think that's valid. I honestly I've never heard of Nappy until you just sent me this, and I really like what I see because I am a sucker for this old school VHS shit. Call me nostalgic for the childhood I barely remembered, but those dude the pre smartphone days were beautiful. Chef's kiss. Honestly, I loved the double filming where it put like a different scene and a different scene, and even in the beginning over here, like I'm gonna lower this just a little bit, but like look at this. This is fire. And then like he comes in over here. He goes like, where does he say it dub?
I don't know. It was also my first time hearing the song.
It said something. It's like this was a dub or something, and it changed to the beat where he like did something that made sense with it, and then it's flipped back. Like I liked how it went with the beat. I mean, you got to be a really skilled editor to pull that off. I mean, like I remember like I was trying to edit what was it, that video for you guys? Was it for
Pardon
Demons? Pardon me, bro.
Yeah, you actually
like,
did both.
I did both. That's right. And for Pardon Me, it was like holy shit. Like you got to really know like the beat. And, like, you got to make it intersect. Like, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I overestimated myself in that one. But absolutely amazing editing. The music itself is a bop. I would totally play that at a party, even though it's kind of emo. I totally would. I think the beat's killer. I think the lyrics are great. He talks a lot about drug addiction and issues, intimacy issues and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people today can really relate to that. Especially because everyone feels really alienated with technology and like dating apps and all that. And honestly, like if you really think about it, like compared to the stories our parents tell us about like what dating was like then versus now, we're fucked up people, dude. Like, I mean, it's like, hey man, you want to download an app and stick your dick in a random person? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I think I'm in love with them. Like 3 strokes later, it's so fucked up. And he doesn't touch specifically on that, but just the issue of I don't know what she wants, but I think she's lusty instead of in love with me, and I'm looking for that love, and I'm beating myself up. So I really fuck with this song.
Yeah, me too. That was actually my first time hearing that shit. I really enjoyed that shit for a fact.
So what's one song that you collaborated on with any artist? It could be any artist that you found the most inspiring for you.
Oh man, I honestly, just to cut to the chase with it, because it could be a lot of people, but I'm just going to talk about the person that instantly came to mind, and it's definitely Nolan. Shout out to my brother Nolan, that's literally my twin. Him and I lived together my senior year of college. At that point, a lot of the people that I really was rocking with in college had all graduated, so him and I were just hooped up in the crib all the time, like. And he knew about my music, and he always wanted to get into music. And then, eventually we both started going through some heartbreak shit at the same time, and no one was really trying to write to it. And honestly, at the time, like at that moment, I'm just like, I'm chilling, but he was really like, hey, let's write. And I was like, you know what, like, fuck it, let me just get like start writing. And then we would write Pardon. And then a couple like a week or so later, it was freestyle at like 4 a.m. when we're mad drunk. And then we got Daughter Demons. He's always on that energy where he's like, yo, I'm really trying to get to work. Let's get to work. And he gets inspired by that because he hears the music that I make. And he's just like, yo, that's so dope. Like, I want to be a part of this. And it's just, we feed off of each other because, he gets very inspired by me, and he pushes me to work. So definitely Nolan, man. Like, we're going to get him out here in LA soon, bro. Nolan and I got big plans.
No way. He's going to move to LA?
Nice. He's visiting.
He's visiting.
Sometime
okay.
This summer, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Hopefully one day he can move here. But yeah, right now we're just planning a visit, trying to get a lot of shit done when he's here. We'll see. In the meantime, we definitely got more music coming with him. It's so easy to work with him. We just know. I feel like we really like Uzi and Cardi. Like we're in the studio, we just know like what we're trying to make.
It's great. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you're good.
Dude,
but yeah, we just have great chemistry.
I just love seeing him when he's in the mood to create, because I remember I was swiping through actually, and I saw him like on Instagram and on Snapchat and in our GTA 5 cut up group chat, and he was like, yo, anyone trying to make music? Like, anyone want to be creative? I want to be creative. I need to be around this. And I was like, dude, I got to think of something to like bring this kid in with. And I was like, And then I was thinking about you being perfect for this segment, and then I was like, oh my God, Nolan and Jeff would be fucking fire. So I was like, I need to find a way to bring him in. Because even though you guys make music, and most of the creative people I know that make music, I can sympathize with that, like needing to be around that creative energy. And I gotta say, like, when we were shooting for Pardon Me, he's a very go-lucky kid, and I remember he stepped on a skateboard and he just bombed that hill. Like, just no problem. And me and you were like foot braking and shit, and he was just like, bro, I'm eating that.
No, he started so slow, and he didn't even push once. He was just bending his knees, just like in a squatting position, and did the whole fucking thing. I'm like, yo, he's crazy. He fucked himself up on that hill like a decent amount of times though. But that day, yeah, I definitely remember that. I was blown away. I fucked my shit up because I kept power sliding. And I don't know how to power slide well. Fuck my shit up. He fucking lanes that shit first try.
That was definitely that was Henny and Blunt inspired. Absolutely, bro.
Man, those were the days, man.
That was during COVID too.
That was when COVID like just hit, like only a month or so before.
That was fucked up, bro. I miss Oneonta Loki. I miss the ability to just be like less than a mile away from everyone that has a studio or something creative going on, or just like that type of energy, you know.
Definitely feel that back then because it's so close. No, I'm fucking on my words. It's so small. My fault. I'm smacked. It's so small. You know what I mean? Everybody's so close to you, type shit. You know, like nobody's like out of like a 5-minute drive reach. You know?
Absolutely. Oh my God, yeah. Especially with the shows at the Dad Shack and stuff. I mean, if you needed like a PA, it would be like, okay, who's got a PA in Oneonta, and we'll run it down. Or like, who's got instruments or whatever.
That's super fire. Shout out to Dad Shack. They let me and Voice fucking perform there a few times, man. That shit was mad fun. That was definitely a big highlight of college, pre-COVID.
Playing at Dad Shack. I remember filming that show. What was that? I remember filming that first show you guys did. The one where you got like really lit. It was like the first one, Bong Island, and that was the night where I incidentally had the flu and I didn't know it. Yo, I don't know you remember. Yeah. I don't know you remember, but I was holding the camera and I'm like sweating and starting to shake, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the next day I was like, damn, I got the flu. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that. I had no clue. I was drunk as shit that night.
As you should. As you should be.
Yeah, I blacked out that night. We were supposed to go out after the show, and I passed out at Tino's, and then I went to bed apparently. Like, they just took me home. I said I was going to take a nap, and they're like, yo, if you go to bed, bro, like, you're done. You're just going to sleep for the night. I'm like, nah. I don't even remember this. And next thing I know, it's 8 a.m. I'm like, oh, God damn it. That'd be the worst. You wake up if you just blacked out. You look around like, oh, fuck, no way, bro.
You just missed the whole night.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's off topic. That was a great night, though. That was a lot of fucking fun. Dad Shack had let us perform a few times, but that was the first time that it was actually the first and only time that there was a Bong Island show with all of us there. Because at the time, I was a part of a collective called Bong Island. There were 7 of us. I'm still cool with everybody that was in the group, but we're not a group anymore. But yeah, we had performed in the past, but this one was the first Bong Island show with all of us. That shit was legendary. It was a lot of fucking fun, great experience.
You played at the Brockhampton, not the Brockhampton. Yeah, you played the Brockhampton show, right?
I don't remember. I have a picture of the flyer though.
A word?
Yeah, I do. For a fact, I do.
Do you want me to play? Speaking of that show, what was it? Let me pull it up. Perp TV. You mind if I throw that up on stream?
Yeah.
Hell
Put
yeah.
on Demons. That's a really good AMV.
Oh, Demons? I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely great AMV. Shout out to fucking Perp TV, man. They definitely been doing their thing.
Yeah, I love everything they put out. Yeah. Demons. Cool. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Forget it. You gotta chill, bro.
You're dealing with your demons, it wasn't you. 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 You're dealing with your demons, it wasn't you.
Yeah, I'm chillin' with my gang, all about the blue. Lost without a trace, lost without a clue. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Gotta keep the faith, keep on pushing through. I don't know why I just did in my bag. Reminiscing on the times that we had. I don't know why I run straight from my past. Heal me with your love, I hope that it will last. You're dealing with shit, I can make you feel better. I picked up the pieces and put it together. Can't leave the stone cause the weather gets better. Fuck it, let's fight, you get wetter than ever. I'll get you back, baby, never say never. Shorty, she think that she know me. Baby girl, that's just the old me. Wonder why I feel so lonely.
You're dealing with your demons, it wasn't you. 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 Please, shorty, please tell me, can you keep a secret? Week after week, I've been running from my feelings. Tell me if you feel it, only if you mean it. I've been losing sleep, baby, please just trust the sequence for real. Yeah, the shorty really went and made my heart melt. Just for her to end up being with someone else. I know I got my problems, girl, but do you know yourself? Use me, abuse me, cause baby, you're gon' lose me. Confusing, she do things like always pick and choosing. Accusing, refusing, look baby, who you fooling? I really wanted to believe that I was what you want, but now I hope you finally heal from all the pain you got. You're dealing with your demons, it wasn't you. 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 You're dealing with your demons, it wasn't you.
That's fire. Alright, I love the old Naruto. I love how the lip syncing was synced up with all your lyrics, and that at the end was really beautiful.
Yeah, you get the whole thing, right? Have you watched Naruto before?
I watched a little bit of it, yeah. Not all of it though.
Word. Yeah, I have not seen all of it either. But Nolan is a fucking huge Naruto fan, and he really wanted this storyline to kind of go with the video. Understandably, and Perp TV did a fucking killer job at actually like putting it together. Because I definitely think that they killed it too. But yeah, shout out Nolan, because literally that entire thing was him. Like he low key like spelled it out a little bit for them to
Damn, really?
match it, you know? Yeah, like not in a disrespectful way, but like he really was like I just copied and pasted what he was saying. He's
No,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
this and this, you know.
That's fire.
But yeah, then the fucking, you know, if you know what happens in the show itself, like the storyline of like Naruto and like evil self type shit.
Not really. I know nothing about the storyline, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really either, but no one explained it to me. And basically, like, I feel like with there's another AMV that I have that Perp TV put together that also was like the scenes themselves and like the context of the scenes that they use go really well with the lyrics, you know,
What's
in
it
ways
called?
that I didn't know because I haven't seen it. Put on Never Sober.
Never Sober. Oh, yeah, this is one of my
Yeah.
favorite songs of yours. One of my favorite.
Yeah, this is
songs of
another
yours.
really great AMV. Definitely one of my favorites as well.
Now, do you wanna give an explanation before or after for our viewers?
I'll see for after.
So for after. All right, here we go.
Hold it down, my little soldier. Not trying to control ya. Fuck all what they say, cause we're only getting older.
not screen sharing.
Oh, I'm not screen sharing?
Getty, you gotta chill.
Hey, little shawty, bend it over, juicy like she Doja. $1,000 bins, feeling lucky like a clover, rolling like a coaster, smoke all in my odor. I don't even know the last time that I was sober. Money in my hands is exciting, girl. Let's smoke a couple grams, sip some Chardonnay. Hold it down, my little soldier, not tryna control ya. Fuck all what they say, 'cause we're only getting older, and we're only getting closer. Keep your head above your shoulders, and I don't think that they know ya. They just want provoke ya, 'cause they know you don't own ya. Shawty, you don't own her. Shawty, let me throw some. Know they feel with bone. Turn me to the old one. Don't know what to say, so I pull your body closer. All we need today, take advantage for it's over. And shawty, bend it over, juicy like she Doja. $1,000 bins, feeling lucky like a clover, rolling like a coaster, smoke all in my odor. I don't even know the last time that I was sober. Money in my hands is exciting, girl. Let's smoke a couple grams, sip some Chardonnay. Hold it down, my little soldier, not tryna control ya. Fuck all what they say, 'cause we're only getting older. Hold it down, my little soldier, not tryna control ya. Fuck all what they say, 'cause we're only getting older, and we're only getting closer. Keep your head above your shoulder, and I don't think that they know ya. They just want provoke ya, 'cause they know you don't know nothing.
Yeah, man. I fucking love that video.
That's fire. Yeah, I kind of get what she was going for with that. Like trying to, hold it down because everyone's trying to put you down. And that, I don't really know Naruto like that, so I don't really know like what the scenes necessarily like what the context behind the scenes are, but I'm assuming that the guy that turned into that bandage thing was being like shouted down by everyone, and he was like, I'm just going to come and fuck you guys up because my life is way too short. So
It's something like that. I'm not gonna like pretend like I know the context and then start just saying some like dumb shit that's not even the case. But to my understanding, I know that like he's basically, or Obito is basically like protecting. He knows that the girl that was over there is in danger because long story short, him and Kakashi, that's Naruto's sensei, with the thing over his eye, the headband over his eye. Obito and Kakashi share a power, and because of that, they can see through each other's eye. And Obito saw that the girl and Kakashi were in trouble, and was seeing everything unfold as he was making his way over there. And she ended up getting killed. I think it's like there's more to it, but she ends up getting killed. And by the time he pulls up and he sees that she's dead, he just completely smokes just like everyone there. Like I've had like people that really know the story tell me like, yo, like I wish they showed the fight in that video because the fight is fucking OD. And I was like, yeah, I had to get it explained to me. So, yeah, but yeah, in a nutshell, there's definitely details that I missed. That's just from what I remember.
So what was the moment that what inspired you to write this song and to use like this specific clip from the anime to match it?
Well, the song honestly was all like written off the dome one day. I was out in Miami actually, linking with one of my boys. What's he go by? Mercy 99. It's his name she's on, but Mercy 99 with Jeremy. Him and I at the time had known each other on Instagram for like 2 years, and we finally ended up linking up when I was in the city. So I pulled up. We hit a studio together, and that beat I had been sitting on for a minute because Kenny had sent that in a beat pack like not that long beforehand, and I just started writing to it. I feel like I was just kind of thinking about like at the time, I felt like I was using like my girl as like an inspiration, but it was like in a situation that we were never really officially part of. It's one that people could think, you know what I mean? But if you feel like, Like people talk shit or whatever, and it's just like fuck it, like fuck what they say. I'm only getting older type shit, And it's funny because at the time there was no one that was really like kind of saying that too. And I'm not saying that there are now, but at least it's like more like because we've done a lot together, and it's just like people know us from like high school, so I know people talk. People love to talk. And I'm just like, you know what? Like people are gonna talk no matter what we do. So whether it's good or bad, move to California or not, like who gives a shit,
Bro, I feel you,
you know?
on that.
But it's funny because it really wasn't as like there wasn't something I could connect it to until well after the song was like released, And I held on to it for a while. But yeah, it's just kind of funny how that all works out, and the that being the visuals we see for the AMV, that was just completely Perp TV. I had no part in that.
Oh, okay. So they kind of just took they listened to your song and they took like the artistic liberty to match it with what they thought looked good.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because Never Sober was the first AMV that they did for me, and I didn't know that they were going to at all. Like, I got put onto to Perp TV, because they definitely helped me get music out there a little bit. And when I submitted the song, I thought they were just gonna like play the audio, and I was completely okay with that. And then they uploaded it and it says Never Sober AMV. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they made an AMV, and I watched it and I'm like, yo, this is fucking fire. Like, I did not expect this. I always wanted one of these. That's why I keep making them. Well, they keep making them, but keep working with them.
That's cool. So wait, so they basically are just kind of like fanboys, and they just like for like many different artists, and they'll just like throw on like anime to it just kind of for free.
No. It's
Okay.
you pay for the service, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I was about to say that is some dedication to your craft to do that for
Oh
free.
no.
Everyone here saying this got me crying, not hot. Wait, this got me crying. Me crying, not hot. Me crying. Okay, this, I don't know what the hell that was. Speed 1.25. The one dislike probably likes Baruto. Man, Obito's story got me depressed as fuck. For real.
Obito, yeah.
Obito.
That's
And
the guy was telling me. There's a lot more to his story.
oh, can we play they did another one for you. They called it She Got Me. It's the official video and it's directed by Garden Hose. It's Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget about that video sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I always liked it because it showed you guys just vibing out like just on your crib. And I was
Definitely,
like,
yeah.
I just have to let this ad play and then I'll like throw it up. But
Mhm.
oh man, that crib was legendary, man.
Yeah, man. That's where I stayed at. Oh, that was the last crib. I moved to a lot of different apartments.
Bro, I remember that. I remember the remember that first apartment where I met you guys when I was like a freshman, and that was where I took my first bong rip and almost threw up in the toilet.
That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god. I think that was where that was when we both met Lupo too. Not at that house, but like that was at the same time period.
Yeah, that's when we were chilling with Doyle and all of them.
Oh my god.
That was a great time. All we were doing was skating every fucking day.
I need to hit that kid up. I need to tell him back in Long Island for good.
Yeah.
Let's see if I could pull this up really quick for us. All right, so this is She Got Me by Jay Trees.
Shout out Maddie's for the hoodie, by the way.
I
Baby,
love
tell
that
me what you
panel.
like. Tell me what you need in your life if they're treating you right. Regardless of the only things for the night, you don't need no advice. If you're looking up on me, then he knows guaranteed to go right. Every girl believe in the hype, yeah, cause I can give you a good pipe. It's a good night. Shorty, I'm tryna make you more than my wife. Henny poured on the ice, give you more to your life. Baby, hit me when you pour down, let it ring twice. Now she's taking off a whole gown now, saying I can turn your whole frown around. She's the type to stay downtown, the type to make the whole crowd. Oh, I got him. Yeah, she my little boo thing. Baby, hop up in my whip, we can do things. I don't really give a fuck about your mood swings. I do claim, cause I don't really like to do flames. Keep it gangster with me, do you feel the same? Not the type that likes playing no games. Play it with me, let me hear your pain. She got me. She got me. In the palm of her hands. I don't need my. I'm taking time. Oh, baby, are you really mine? Yeah. Baby, let me show you off. Yeah, you be in my every thought. Keep it gangster with me, do you feel the same? Not the type that likes playing no games. Baby, lay up with me, let me heal your pain. Lay up with me, let me heal your pain. Baby, tell me what you like. Tell me what you need in your life if they're treating you right. Regardless whether only feelings for the night, you don't need no advice. If you're linking up with me, then he knows guaranteed to go right. Baby, go believe in the hype. I said, tell me what you like. Tell me what you need in your life if they're treating you right. Regardless whether only feelings for the night, you don't need no advice. If you're linking up with me, then he knows guaranteed to go right. Baby, go believe in the hype, believe in the hype, yeah.
Milo, shout out to Milo.
Hell yeah.
Fucking baby.
Fucking child. Big fucking baby.
What is he, a year and a half now?
Nah, he only turned 1 in April.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I still have those pictures from the birthday. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, man, I had to sell him for his first birthday.
That was memorable. I love that. That cake was
Yeah,
pretty good too.
He's out here in LA with me.
Yeah, so what's that like, man? Talk a little bit about that. Like, what's new for J Trees out there?
Shit, man. Honestly, I'm still just trying to, I'm trying to get a job right now. I have a lot of my fucking, I don't got to worry about rent for a hot minute. But, right now I'm just trying to get a job so I can actually start investing more into my craft. The plan is, when I was in Oneonta after I graduated, I was working OD to save up money to get my ass over here. And now, I want to find a new job and just stack up. But now, my money just couldn't be spent because I'm exactly where I want to be. You know what I mean? Now there's no more saving up for anything. It's just I take the money I need for my expenses, and the rest of it just goes right into my my music in one way or another. So I just gotta get my feet on the ground first. But that's all I got planned right now. I've only been here a month. I think. What's today's date? Today is the 15th.
16th.
16th. Wow, tomorrow will be exactly a month.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow, my God. May was
That's
only
crazy.
last month? Holy
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I can't believe we're this far into June already.
Dude, wow. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Honestly, bro, so much shit has happened since then that it's just I haven't even paid attention to the time. But, I hope that I hope you get a studio set up. I saw you linked with the studio on your story. Who were they again?
Yes, I did. I don't remember the name of the studio off the top of my head.
How
Shout
was the
out Max,
experience,
because I know
though?
that he works there. It was great. Maxwell Q. Shout out Maxwell Q for a fact. It's the arcade. That's where I was at. I was at the arcade, North Hollywood. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I went to that studio because a lot of the kids in M Smalls were here visiting me. No, it's not M Smalls anymore. I'm sorry, Oli Pack. But yeah, with my boys, they were in Long Island with me, and they were planning on coming to LA to visit at around the same time I was moving, completely on their own. Before they knew that that's what I was trying to do, and because shit ended up lining up, Mitchell stayed at my crib. We fucking chilled for a straight week. We went to a studio. That studio that Will had lined up for us. I did a feature for Will. That shit's gonna come out soon. That shit is super fire. And they did a song together. Lotto.
That's fire. Oh, yeah. Louder the Kid. I'm glad he's sticking with that name.
Yeah, he's changed. You want to talk about name changes? My brother's gone through mad at him, bro. At least 4 since 2016. But hey, it'd be like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was thinking about changing the name of the podcast when I first started, but I already printed the sticker, so I was like, oh, fuck. All right, here we are.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's rough. It's like once you market yourself, it's like, all right, you're pinned as that. You know what I mean? I had a guy on here. He was like, oh, so backpacking, you backpack? And I'm like, nope, there's actually a really long, detailed explanation as to why it's that name. And I explained it to him, and he's like, oh, okay, interesting. I'm like, ah, shit. But you know what? Honestly, I'm glad. I'm sure there's been rappers. I remember when Snoop Dogg changed his name to Snoop Lion or something like that?
Oh hell yeah, that was hilarious. I was caught so off guard.
Dude, I was like, there's no way you can. Once you're Snoop Dogg, you can't undo that. You just have an identity at that point. That would be like Biggie changing his name to Little Biggie, or Little Smalls, or whatever. Or Gargantuan Smalls. Can you imagine? Biggie dead now though. That's tough. I don't really know many artists like that, like modern artists. I know of course I know Mac Miller and Lil Peep. You put me onto them, but like I don't really. I try to listen to the newer stuff, and it's just like it's like I have to be in a certain mood for it because a lot of it gets me in my bag. You know what I mean?
I definitely feel that.
It's like I need
Never
to.
the fucking. Oh,
No,
my
go
fault,
ahead.
my fault.
No, I didn't even have anything to say. You're good. You're good.
Word. Yeah. Honestly, like, I listen to like new music to an extent, but like, I know fucking like Mitchell listens to so much of it. And there's like a lot out there, bro. Like a lot of different shit. I do stick to my SoundCloud roots and like my old like fucking alternative bands and I was listening to as a fucking kid and shit. Like I still go back to them a lot, but nah, like the new wave of music is definitely like I love where music has progressed to. Like a lot of things are just so intertwined with each other right now. Like so many genres are just like mixing. And I know it's like it's almost like expected. Everything is going low key as like if you think about it, it all makes sense as to how we are to where we are today. But yeah, it's just cool. Like just as appreciation perspective, you know?
There's like no genre anymore. There's no strict genre anymore. And my friend Ethan, he came on the show a lot. And he was like, I'm telling you, man, genres are going to be a thing of the past soon. Like, there's going to be no such thing as genres anymore. And I think he's right. Because we got emo rap. The day I hear big band jazz infused with hardcore hip hop with punk guitar riffs somehow worked into it and it slaps, that's the end of the genre. That is the end of genres right there. Ayo, get that neck stretch. Get that neck stretch.
Yeah, bro, shit hurts.
I know. I feel you. I just hit the gym today, and I think I went too hard on shoulders. Badger6 just commented, my left ear loves your voice. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I can't fix that right now. It's kind of a difficulty for me.
It only comes out of the left ear?
Yeah, on Twitch it does. On the podcast, what I do is I throw the Twitch stream, the audio from it into Audacity, and then I mix it into a stereo, and then that's what I upload, and that's how I get to play out both ears on Spotify when I'm not when I'm streaming or interviewing people. But on my other I'll also record on Audition, and it'll come out fine. But like for some reason, the people on Twitch can only hear it out their left, and they're like, I can only hear you on your left ear. Funny bastard. He says, ha ha ha, it's no problem. He feels bad that I'm cutting his ass. No, I'm just kidding. I love and appreciate you, Badger. This is J Trees. If you didn't know, he throws out some bangers. And the people can find you everywhere, right? They can find you on Spotify. They can find you on SoundCloud still?
Yeah, you can find me on SoundCloud. So you can find a lot of songs that I deleted on SoundCloud. Yeah, I used to have a lot more of my older stuff from like 2017, 2018 on streaming platforms, but it's not really music I like to associate myself with anymore. Like, I just make such different music now that, if you want to find my old stuff, go on my SoundCloud. I have everything there. But, my main stuff is definitely on my Spotify.
And it's on your Apple Music too, right?
Yeah.
Fire. You're not on Bandcamp, are you?
I'm not. I've thought about it, but I know it's like a different type of SoundCloud, if I'm not mistaken, just just more open for different genres.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
That's how
know
it's been.
like rappers that put their stuff on Bandcamp though.
Okay. I mean, I mostly I didn't know if rap was like advertised on there a lot. I never hear rappers talk about Bandcamp. I feel like Bandcamp's more for like bands. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Or
yeah,
just like
definitely. But
those like
I've seen it
guitar.
here and there.
I feel like SoundCloud is SoundCloud still popping? Like, do people actually still put shit on SoundCloud?
They do. It's not what it used to be, but I mean, I don't know. A lot of time has passed since like a lot of like SoundCloud rappers are really blowing up from there. Some people say that's like kind of just like there's just too much content there, and a lot of it sounds the same, which I get. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are just not as turned on to it as they were like back in like 2016, 2017.
Oh, that was
You
the
know?
golden age. That was the golden age
Hell
of
yeah.
SoundCloud. Did you ever pay for the SoundCloud Pro?
Honestly, yeah. At first, because I wanted to get rid of the fucking ads, and then also because like I really listened to like all my music on SoundCloud, even stuff you could find on Spotify, which I also had. But I just wanted them all in the same playlist, so I bought it so I could just listen to them. It wasn't really that expensive at the time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a little more expensive now, but
Okay.
I have my reasons.
That's hey man, fair enough, fair enough. You really got stuff out of that. I actually found a lot of bands too off of SoundCloud, and before I was even working, like when I was on that real broke boy shit, I was listening to SoundCloud with the ads, and I would play. It would basically be like Russian roulette with like fucking swiping through a song, and it's like, oh, is this annoying enough to like endure an ad? And sometimes, man, bro, I would get like some fucking terrible music up on there. Like there would be a song by I don't know if you're familiar with them, but have you ever heard of Theory of a Dead Man?
I have not.
Oh my god, it's like imagine country and emo with a tinge of methamphetamine, and that's what that band is. And there would be times where it's like I would rather listen to this than a Geico ad. I can't do it. It would be like 6:30 in the morning on the bus to like high school, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to listen to this. So before we've been talking for about an hour and 2 minutes. Before we wrap up, is there any last words you got to say to all our viewers and any artists out there, whatever? Anything off your chest?
Well, shout out you first off for having me on here. I definitely really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully Nolan can join us next.
Yeah.
Just follow me on Instagram at jtreesny. Same thing on my Twitter. Look me up on YouTube. Find all my AMVs and my visuals. And yeah, man, expect my music soon. For me and like all my brothers. Perfect. So,
Hell yeah.
thank you again for having me, man. Really
Bro,
appreciate
of course. Of course, it's always fun. And this is, for all our listeners, this is a weekly segment, Wildin Out Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, it will be in your Spotify, SoundCloud, not SoundCloud, I'm actually not on SoundCloud, Podbean, whatever, wherever the fuck you get podcasts. I got an email to go on Verbal or some bullshit. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but they have me. So anywhere you can get a podcast, Smoke Signal even, local pirate radio station probably plays me. Look me up, Backpacking America, and make sure you support my man Jay Trees over here. Jeff, thank you so much for being on here. And to our listeners, thank you so much for listening. If you want more Backpacking America content, make sure to follow the social links in the podcast description. New episodes starting and ending your work week come out every Friday and Monday. Thank you again for listening, and stay breezy.